Yo, YouTube! What's going on? Welcome to a new classic Legend of Zelda Let's Play of mine. We're going to A Link Between Worlds, classic Zelda Let's Play. This is considered a classic at this point, right? It's over 10 years old. Yeah, 2013, right there, 10 years old, it's classic. Welcome to a new Let's Play. We are playing A Link Between Worlds. This is still, to this day, my favorite 2D Zelda. My favorite Zelda in the classic 2D sense. There is a legend oft told in Hyrule Kingdom. It is the legend of the Triforce, once kept within Hyrule itself. Said to be a gift of the gods, the Triforce could grant a wish of all those who touched it. So of course, many wanted to get their hands on it. Wars were fought for the Triforce. The royal family summoned the 7 sages, who sealed the Triforce in the sacred realm. Hey, we just heard about that. But a thief of notorious repute broke into the sacred realm and claimed the Triforce. With its power, he became the Demon King Ganon, who sought to dominate all Hyrule. But just as Ganon had the kingdom in his evil clutches, feels like story time, a legendary hero answered the call of Hyrule's princess. Okay, not like you don't know this story already. And this hero, wielding the Master Sword, took up a quest to challenge Ganon's might. He joined with the descendants of the 7 sages to seal the Demon King in darkness. The Triforce was divided into 3, its tempting power out of any one person's reach. I know how to read. One part stayed with the royal family, while another slipped into Ganon's possession. Legend says that the 3rd part found its home in the heart of the hero Eternal. And while legends come to us from the distant past, others have yet to be written. Sweet, I forgot that little intro thing played. But dope. A Link Between Worlds. Let's frickin' do this. Let's get rid of this file. Also, I'm sure you guys noticed. Don't tell Nintendo. Playing this on an emulator. I don't have any other choice, really, if I want to play this on stream. So, we're playing on an emulator, and I spent a good, maybe 40 minutes trying to get this to work, so there's still a couple of hiccups, like transitions from one screen to another, and like heavy particles, stuff you usually expect. That stuff, it will cause it to choke, but for the most part, I got it to run smooth. So, all that said, let's do this. Let's go. They don't need to know. It's gonna be another game that looks much better on stream than it does to me in front of me. That's very pixely, but I don't mind at all. As long as it looks good on stream, that's good. Hey, RJP! Huh, still sleeping. Who wake up? Come on, how long are you gonna sleep, RJP? Do I have to wake you up every morning? I have chores to do. Oops. Turn off my turbo. Get out of here. I'll be waiting outside, so get up and let's get going. Papa was really angry. He said that you can't be a blacksmith if you don't get up at the crack of dawn. Who said I want to be a frickin' blacksmith? Oh, yeah. Oh, this feels good. Dude, before the Switch, I was all over the 3DS. I had the 3DS and the Wii U. And, of course, I played Smash liberally. I played Mario Maker. But, nah, this was my high school, really, right here. This was my high school experience. I lived for this game. I 100%ed this game, like, several times over. Normal mode and master mode. And I don't usually, like, set out to 100% Zelda games, but this one I was obsessed over for a while. Papa's steaming mad that you're late again. Come on, let's go to his shop. And it's been so long, I'd like to have, like, more of a dissecting eye, discerning eye about the game. Oh, almost forgot. Don't forget to check in here. What do you mean, where? With the weather vane here. Always give that a spin when you pass by. That'll let you save. Papa says you should always do that. Not real sure what saving is. I'm just a kid. Nobody tells me anything. Anyway, I'm going to run on ahead. Catch up after you spin that vane, RJP. Yes, I will do. Give you a little spinneroony. Sweet. There he goes. Okay, because I ran around a little bit testing things out. You'd better head inside. My papa's waiting, RJP. Yeah, because I ran around testing things out, maybe a lot of the cache is set, so we're not gonna see the choking and the transitions just yet, but it's gonna happen, unfortunately. It's unavoidable in certain areas, but I've brought it down to a minimum. Alright, so tell me, how's that shield suit you, Captain? Superb, as always, but I'd expect nothing less from a master. I do what I can, Captain. Also helps that I have a good source of ore. That shield's tougher than ever now. I wouldn't trust my gear with anyone else. No one can bring the best out of a sword quite like you. So if you'll excuse me, it's time that I forge ahead. Busy day. Oh, who's this? Well, if it isn't RJP. Slept late again? You know, I actually slept late today, so I don't appreciate that call out, but I guess it's appropriate. You sure you're cut to be a blacksmith? Not my business to say, but you'd better mend your ways, lad. There's no future in being a layabout. Late again. Well, come on, get over here. Time to get to work, RJP. Oh my. The captain left without taking his new sword. What? He's gone off unarmed. Lucky you. Instead of getting an earful, you've got an errand, RJP. Take that sword and hurry after the captain. Yes, sir. Hurry, run after the captain. What now? Don't know where to go? Where else? He's got to be headed back to Hyrule Castle. You still groggy? Fine. Look, I marked it on your map, so get a move on. My hammer never misses whenever I work for the missus. But my hammer's always faster whenever it's for the master. The master makes me tack on that second verse there. Did you even have breakfast yet? As soon as you come back, I'll make sure you eat before work. Oh, and don't fret about that sourpuss. I'm sure he'll forget all about your sleeping late by the time you get back. Now just be safe out there, and give our best to the captain. Immediately, there's something I never thought about. In A Link to the Past, it's your uncle who's the blacksmith. In this one, you don't really have a family. Except for these guys. Huh, you done already? Did you get off easy or something? Yeah, buddy, I'm going to the castle. Can I get there this way? Yes, I can. Morning, RJP. What brings you here so early? Delivery for the captain? He's not at the castle. I know he was headed to your master's shop. Oh, you bumped into him there. Well, I know he was planning on visiting the sanctuary. He probably got hung up there. I hope he comes back soon. We've had an outbreak of vandalism. All over the walls, paintings everywhere. Anyway, if you need to find him, I'd say head north of the castle. That's where the sanctuary is. That-a-way is a shortcut. That-a-way. We've been up since dawn washing these paintings off the walls. Crummy joke, if you ask me. These hooligans. I scrub, and still this paint won't come off. Sanctuary, this way. Whoops, I clicked off. Clicked off while I was running. Hello, Vane. Don't mind if I do. Notice the bird whistle is the flute whistle from A Link to the Past.
Hi.
Oh, look who's here. Welcome to the sanctuary, RJP. Eager as ever, aren't you? Is there something I can help you with? Sword, the captain's an idiot and forgot his sword. I see. You're looking for the captain. Well, you're at the right place. He's come to see my father. The captain forgot his sword. Oh, how unlike him to be so careless. Just a moment, I'll fetch him for you. Coming and going and coming. The captain stops by here more than anyone. You think he wants to yak with the priest? No, sir, just making excuses to see Ceres there. She hasn't got a clue either. I suppose that's what's so lovely about Ceres. Carefree as a bird. But old Dampé sees more than people think. Like those paintings on the castle walls this morning. There's trouble, brute. Oh, what's happening in there? Uh-oh. The doors are shut tight. Can't get them open. What can we do? That was Ceres crying out. Dampé doesn't have a key. Dampé just digs the graves around. Wait, Dampé remembers. Dampé once heard the priest talking about a secret way into the sanctuary, hidden right in my graveyard. You mean Dampé's graveyard? Bad luck, Dampé thinks, messing around with the graves. Worse luck going underground. But you do it. If you get scared, just swing that sword around. Bad luck. No good, no dig with graves, but you go do it. You go have the bad luck. What sword? That sword you've got there. Dampé heard you say it belongs to the captain, but who cares? But, like, it's for delivery, and, like, we have a very reliable service. Like, very good reputation we wish to uphold. Forget that. Get to swinging the sword. I don't know. The thing's already, like, I brought it all the way here, and I'm still kind of tired. What? Saving Ceres is way more important than some delivery. You're using that sword, even if Dampé has to tie it to your hand. Alright, fine. Use that sword if you run into trouble. Dampé would help, but these old bones are falling apart as it is. So go find the sacred passage. Secret passage. It's got to be hidden somewhere in the graveyard. Okay. It's dark. Neat. Okay, yeah. I don't need to use the mouse. I have my touchscreen over there on the bottom right. It is visible, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Okay, hold on. I have to try this. Yeah. Gabe didn't seem to like that. Like, no turbo sword. That's one of my favorite things about this game is the sword swings as fast as you can press B. It's like literally as fast as you can press. I love games that do. I love it when Zelda games do that. There's not many that are like that. Only downside is I cannot move. Oh yeah, that's even better than the... Turbo sword spin. It's this one, right? Yes. Okay, this cutscene is gonna be a good stress test. I've already gone through it once. What's it gonna look like a second time? What do you want with Ceres? I swear if you hurt my daughter! And what sort of fiend... No, and what sort of fiend dares to defile the sanctuary in this manner? A fiend? How easily you stoop to petty insults. Also, probably one of my favorite villains other than Ganon in the whole series. I'm biased towards this game and I'm showing it, but honestly, one of my favorite alternate villains in all of Zelda. My name is Yuga, and I have come here seeking nothing less than perfection. And you, my dear, are perfection. How can you stand being so lovely, surrounded by these filthy fools? I will put you on a pedestal, or rather upon a wall. Perfect forever. As I suspected, you're even lovelier as a painting. I think that her grace will be most pleased. Oh, what have we here? Another worm comes wriggling in? How did you get in the sanctuary, RJP? Run, child! Why do you just stand there? Run! Not even the captain stood a chance against him. I believe this worm here wishes to tangle with me. Come on then. Wriggle, wriggle, little worm. Captain's on the wall over there. You think you can challenge me? Why, I am the portrait of perfection. While all of you, merely scribbles and squiggles. The very sight of you offends my eyes. Still, I'll be leaving this ugly world soon enough. Yeah, out of my way. Not even that captain of yours could stand against my might. For all his spit and polish, he made for but a crude doodle on the wall. A waste of my magic. Farewell, fools. I'm off to acquire what little perfection I can find in this gaudy world of yours.
No! Don't take my series! We must warn Princess Zelda!
Yo, Giggles. Yeah, things are just getting good. Yeah. A lot of it just for, you know, the way he looks, the way he acts, the way he talks, and the painting aesthetic is all, like, most of it is, like, aesthetic and theme, but Yuga is amongst my favorite villains. And now, one of my favorite side characters. Ya boy. Ooh, you're waking up. Good, I was starting to worry about you, buddy. The name's Ravio. Hey, you listening to me? What, the rug tastes really good or something? I'm a traveling merchant. I found you in the sanctuary, passed out, alone. Strange if you ask me. It looked like you needed a pal, so I took the liberty of lugging you here to this vacant house. Seemed like the perfect place for you to shake off the snores. Say what? This is your house? Looked empty-ish to me. Wait, so tell me, what happened to you, buddy? You don't say. Some strange man turned a girl into a painting. So you got done in trying to stop him, huh? That makes you a hero, buddy. A real, live, genuine hero. But why are you standing around talking to me then? You've got to report this to the castle. Oh, hey, wait a minute. To tell you the truth, I've been looking for a place to stay. It's been hard to find somewhere good. So, this is awkward. Mind if I stay here for a while? Just a couple of days, I promise. Nah, I don't know. What? Say it's not so! But aren't we buddies? You'd kick me out? Into that cruel, cruel world out there? Please? You don't know what it's like trying to get some shut-eye with all those creepy trolleys. I know it's your place, but I feel so at home here. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Get out of my house. What? Really? Please let me stay. I know it's your house, so super duper please. Now, Nintendo being Nintendo, it's yes or yes. If you insist. Really? Thanks a million. Thanks. It's okay though. Like I said, he ends up being my favorite side character, so it's actually okay. Finally, no more sleeping in the wild. Tough world out there, you know? Here, take this. I can't pay rent yet, but it's something at least. I know it looks like a hunk of junk, but it's older than old. A real treasure, that thing. What? What odor? You don't want it because it smells funny? That's the smell of history, buddy. Musty leather, moldy aromas, the rich fragrance of a relic. Okay, fine. I'll admit that it smells like a wet dog, but you gotta know that's a good smell. Besides, it's a gift. So the least you could do is wear it, buddy. Now pronto, buddy, to the castle. Hurry! bye now. See ya, Mr. Hero. Cool guy. Yeah, forces himself into your house, gives you a gift, then makes you feel bad for questioning the gifts. Holding us up from our mission, and then demands that we go continue our mission. Cool guy. I need to speak to the princess. The doors are tight shut. Shut tight. I need to speak to the princess. Whoa, whoa, hold your horses there. Not just anyone gets into the palace. You say the captain was turned into a what now? A painting? And Ceres was too? And Princess Zelda needs to know right away, huh? Ah, look, Look, I get you want to see the princess, but that's a real whopper of a story there. My word, what in Hyrule Castle is all the shouting about? I'm sorry, Lady Impa. But this lad here has a message for Princess Zelda, and it's as far-fetched as it gets. Is that so? Can I read Impa? Why are you skipping Impa's lines? Indeed, Ceres was transformed into a painting. But that's... well, frankly, it's beyond belief. Then again, strange paintings are popping up all over the castle. There may be something to all this. Impa got demoted to old lady. In terms of... regular people speak, sure, but she's still Impa. Quickly, come with me. You've got to tell Princess Zelda what you saw at the sanctuary. You're taking this boy at his word, Lady Impa. Well, that's that. Head on in. Yep, she's Zelda's watch lady. Wait here while I announce you to the princess. Feel free to take a closer look at our gallery here. I think this is, like, the same as the story from the beginning. The paintings here are spectacular, but they also tell of our legendary past and of the Seven Sages. Look at the diamond symbols on the floor to tell the order of events. The descendants of the Seven Sages live among us today. It's no secret that Lady Impa is one of them. There are a lot more forthcoming about the sage stuff in this. I mean, obviously it's, like, same... I imagine they were in the same headspace as A Link to the Past when forming this story, so a lot of that stuff came to the surface. The Golden Triforce. This gift from the gods, Hyrule's greatest treasure, will grant the wish of any mortal who touches it. The Triforce once stoked greed in the hearts of men. A legendary war was fought to keep it out of evil's hands. The sealed Triforce. To end the war for the Triforce. Why? Read. You know how to read. To end the war for the Triforce, the royal family decided to hide it in the sacred realm. They summoned the Seven Sages of Legend, who used their power to seal the Triforce away. I'm not done reading. I'm already having frickin' trouble. Don't interrupt me. The Demon King. The Demon King Ganon was once just a thief until the men broke into the Sacred Realm. There he stole the Triforce and transformed himself. Then he took his evil campaign back to Hyrule. The hero awakens, a hero of legends. A hero of legend arose from humble beginnings, awoken to his purpose by a princess of Hyrule. With the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane, he sought the descendants of the Seven Sages. Together they defeated the Demon King Ganon and sealed him away in darkness. Triforce split apart. The Triforce was split into 3 pieces, separated forever. One piece remains with the royal family. Another piece has fallen into the hands of Ganon, sealed away with him. The 3rd piece of the Triforce has vanished, though legend says it is hidden in the spirit of a true hero. It slumbers now somewhere in Hyrule, waiting for the time when the world needs a new hero. That's me! And that's a Zelda. I bid you fondest welcome to Hyrule Castle, stranger. I hear you have something to... Wait! It's you! Forgive me, but might I ask your name? Ah, well, your name is unfamiliar to me, RJP. I've seen your face in my dreams of late, for I've dreamt of a hero locked in battle with a terrible evil. What? You've had the same dream, RJP. Surely fate has sent you here. Please then, tell me what you saw at the sanctuary. Yeah, it's apparently not familiar to a lot of people in Hyrule. Not yet, anyway. Ceres has been transformed into a painting, the captain as well. I sense a terrible darkness behind these events. Oh, Impa, I fear that evil is awakening once more in our fair land. Fret not, Princess. I'd advise that we consult Sahasrahla for help. The Elder's knowledge of the past, well, it's more than vast. Yes, of course. That's just where to start. So, RJP, go. Go do it. For me. Would you please find Sahasrahla? I'm saying that? Yeah, Sahasrahla. Always question if I'm saying that right. The Elder should be at home in Kakariko Village. I'm certain he will be able to help. Now there's just one more thing. I would like to send you off with my most treasured possession. It's a rather special charm. Are you sure about this, Princess? The royal family has kept that safe for untold generations. Quite sure, Lady Impa. This has been in my safekeeping since the day I was born. Now I will entrust it to you. Please take good care of this charm. You will have need of it soon, RJP. Dope! Already got our first charm, that was easy. Please, tell Sahasrahla everything that you saw. Go do the things. We saw what happened. You have to go do it. Our job is to see things. Okay, hold on. Oh, I missed this game. Ouch. Hey, what are you doing? Looking for Sahasrahla, maybe? How do you know? The Elder should be inside his house. I think. I don't know an awful lot about Sahasrahla. seems like the Elder has been around since, I don't know, maybe forever? Oh, a customer! Don't be shy, come on over! Hold up. How many rupees? 50. I got 50 rupees. You've been playing for a while. Why not take a break? Why don't you mind your damn business? ₹100. No, thank you. Not yet. Gramps, ever stop to think how many times we just pass right on by people on the street? You know, all our life? Well, I know a secret that will make passing by people a lot more fun. Because I am in the business of introducing people such as yourself to Street Pass. Want me to tell you all about Street Pass battles? Later, but you know, you guys want to hit up some Street Pass battles. This was super dope. This was awesome. You get Street Pass from, like, obviously passing other people, like, who had 3DSs. Even if, I think even if they didn't have the game, they would spawn a basic Link. And you would fight, like, a basic, or even maybe a random low-level Link. But then if you had the game, you could customize your own Link, and other systems would come in, and you would fight other people's Shadow Link. This was dope. This was super cool when this was a thing. I remember this, like, I would bring my 3DS to school. Oops. Controller. Slipped on a button. I remember I'd bring my 3DS to school all the time. I'd collect a bunch of Street Pass, and I'd have a bunch of freaking Shadow Links lined up here ready to fight. At least like 3 or 4. I had a couple of friends who I'd fight them every day. Yeah, this was awesome. This was just a fun multiplayer option. It'd be dope if there was something like this. Obviously not Street Pass, but something like this in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, or even like Link's Awakening. The Link's Awakening remake, if they had some sort of like fight other people's Shadow Links, you would level up, like the Shadow Link would reflect where you are in game and stuff like that. This just hit me with a bit of nostalgia, seeing this spot here, thinking about this stuff. Also, I heard a theory. I forget who it was. One of the Zelda theorists. I heard a theory that this is Link from A Link to the Past. Because it was only 100 years ago. His name is Gramps, he's got green. There was other reasoning behind it. But people theorize that this is Link from A Link to the Past, and I kinda like that theory. I like the idea of that theory. I don't know how much weight it has. Never won that upgrade from the DS Lite. I actually never got a DS Lite. I skipped the DS Lite. I had a DS... I mean, no, wait, I'm sorry. DSi. I skipped the DSi. I had a DS Lite. But, yeah. 3DS, I remember Street Pass was so fucking cool. For as niche as it was, for as, like... I don't know, gimmicky as it was, like, it was fun. It was super fun when it actually applied to games. Same with Amiibo. It's almost same with Amiibo at that point. Amiibo had the extra benefit of being a figure, but it was like when they got it right, and it was fun. DSi wasn't a complete joke. There's a lot of people who liked it, but it was very questionable. It was a very weird in-between system. It wasn't like, you know, the Game Boy to the Game Boy Color or the Advance to the Advance SP. That was the idea, but the DSi removed Game Boy and added the camera for no reason. And then the UI apparently was complicated. But it did introduce the eShop. I believe the DSi is where the eShop was, or maybe just maybe the handheld eShop. That's where they brought the eShop to the handheld. So it did have some innovations. It did have some purpose. But yeah, the DSi was a very weird in-between system. I didn't care for it at all, mostly because it removed Game Boy games. it removed backwards compatibility. And that I really did care about. I was all about trading my Pokemon from the Game Boy up to the DS. You could actually do that in the same, I remember it was Diamond. In Diamond and Pearl. You could just trade, you could just plug the Game Boy game, like Emerald. I would plug Emerald into the Game Boy slot and Diamond into the DS slot. And you could just trade internally, like in the game, in the system. That was just the dopest shit. That was just the most genius shit ever. And I loved it. Backwards compatibility, or how about a camera? Not just any camera, in-facing camera at 480p. Probably less, actually. Yeah. Alright, where's the old man?
Zelda. Master Sword. Oh dear, I dozed off again.
The return of PictoChat, kinda, not really. Eh. I miss PictoChat.
It's you, RJP. But the look on your face, so grim. Child, what's the matter?
I read that backwards.
So grim, child. What's the matter? Ceres was turned into a what? A painting? That's like the 4th time I've explained that to people. And then she was stolen away? And Princess Zelda sent you here to tell me. I see. This can mean only one thing.
I like the music change there. That was kind of heavy. I like that.
I'm sure you've heard the legends of old about the 7 sages and the hero who saved Hyrule.
Yes, I've heard. I've heard twice now.
Ceres is a descendant of the original 7 sages who sealed Ganon in darkness all those years ago. This Yuga you speak of, he must be after the 7 sages of our day. He surely intends to free Ganon. Oh no! When I heard rumors of a strange man lurking near the Eastern Palace... This voice sucks. I sent my pupil Osfala to investigate. I've put him in danger, for he's also a descendant of the 7 sages. I'm sure Yuga will be waiting for him. I've heard it so much I'm starting to wonder my place in it, but please continue. I'll never make it in time to warn him. But you, RJP, you're the protagonist. Could you hurry to Osfala and tell him everything, please? I've made note of the location of the Eastern Palace on your map. You can zoom in and out by using plus and minus, but you may know that already. There's no time to lose. Go now.
Ah, see? Here's where we have a bit of a discrepancy. My plus and minus. Nintendo has changed their logic sense. I gotta click on this little plus over here if I wanted to zoom in. Which is fine. I never need to zoom in. Hardly ever. How curious. I haven't seen Osfala today. I do wonder. He's probably out somewhere trying to prove himself a great hero. And all for Princess Zelda's sake, too. There was a time when I thought Osfala would be my hero. I suppose it just wasn't meant to be. Right. The adventure sass is high. Believe me, I get it. If anybody has frickin' adventure sass, it's Link. Like, if we could just trim the fat, trim the parts where, like, you tell me I need to go do this because I know that. Tell me what it is I need to do. There are no directions in this game given to anybody else. There are no orders directed at anyone else. If there is a command in this game, it is given to me. Hey! God, I forgot how much I love all the characters in this game. I really do. Probably one of my favorite lineups in any Zelda game. Link's Awakening is up there. Obviously, Twilight Princess is up there. Forgot how much I liked the cast of this whole game. And I ain't getting any rupees. No touch. No touchy. There we go. A bee! Don't have a net. Ouch. Hey, Irene, she's my favorite. Never played this, how do I know so much? I was gonna say, you know so much because of A Link to the Past, but Irene, yeah, that's a new character. Maybe you've seen this game before? Did the witch have a name in A Link to the Past? No idea, I don't remember. Aha! A customer! Tell me what I can do for you, child. Just saying hello. What a polite young man you are. And to a witch as old as I am. You don't see that much these days. Limit break with the 25 resub. 25-month resub. Thank you, sir. With the kids, but still lurking. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. She doth not. She doth not have a name. Be back later, sweets. I'll be on late tonight. Might be on some Smash Brothers in, like, an hour or so. Here, have a sip of this potion. Have a sip of this potion I'm brewing up if you'd like. Thanks, lady. Don't have a jar, though, so I don't think I can get from you yet. Which doth not have a name. Only curious because the witch here is Irene's grandma. Spoiler, I guess, but that's her grandma. So I was curious if there was like a name connection that Nintendo made. Even then, isn't there a woman standing outside of the frickin' the witch's shop? I need a bull. Also one of my favorite renditions of this song. God, I've been looking forward to playing this for so long. I've been hyped about getting this Let's Play started for quite a while now. Really, ever since A Link to the Past. I almost feel like I owe A Link to the Past a replay. I loved most of the experience, but I got frustrated in a lot of the fights. I kind of want to replay A Link to the Past. It's not, I didn't grow up with it. I didn't get into Zelda starting with A Link to the Past. So going back to it was a different experience, and I feel like I want to play it more. I just kind of had to step away from it for the time. Playing that game made me want to play this one. Point being. Okay, going too far. Oh wait, I gotta go back home. Ouch. V! I guess we will name her grandmother Sand. Why? I'm trying to piece it. What? Grandma Sand. Sand. Oh, because she's a sand witch. Oh. That was so... that was so unexpected, I didn't put that together. She's the Witch of Sand, because she's crusty and about to blow away. Welcome home, Mr. Hero. You said it was all right to stay here, so I've made myself at... What happened? What's that? Saw my signs at the Eastern Palace, did you? My jokes are never that smart. I was going to open a store near the palace, but when I saw all the monsters, I hightailed it out of there. Way too many monsters around there for my liking, you get me? But I seem to recall some stone pedestals near my signs. Did you see a symbol on them? Oh, you did? Well, do you remember what the symbol was? It was the bunny. The bow. That's right, it was bow. Remind you of anything? Like maybe this? Hey. Normally I'd charge you for a rental fee. But I'll lend it to you for free. This time, anyway. But I'll be taking that back if anything happens to you out there. And here's the core system of this game. Buying and renting items. No. Thank you. Sweet. Also the best magic bar in any game, just because it regenerates. It's basically just stamina. But magic. I need to go buy a shield. Forgot about that. Well, let's not die and lose this right away. Oh, hi, guys. Have you seen my little Gully anywhere, RJP? I'm sure he's just playing somewhere nearby, but people have been talking about monsters. If you happen to find him, tell him to hurry home, alright? It's all diarrhea of the mouth, if you ask me. Hey, you get that sword to the captain yet, RJP? What? He and Ceres were turned into paintings. You still asleep and dreaming or something? Get it together! Well, whatever. I've got something else on my mind. Have you seen Gully anywhere? Reason I ask is that people have been seeing monsters around here. Gully's a chip of the old block, so I'm not all that concerned, but the wife is, so I'm worried for her. What an ass. What a nice dad. Oh yeah, you. Oh yeah, I remember you. Buzz buzz, RJP. Long time no see. Huh, don't you remember me? I've been catching bees since way back in the day. Well, I guess I've changed a bit. Takes a bee to save a bee, so I've become a different person. Now everybody calls me Bee Guy. So just between us, I wonder if you'll do me a favor. But I see you don't have a bottle on you, so it'll have to be another time, okay? Okay. You like jazz? And I had this. Frickin' shield is cheaper than the bottle. Proves that shop is a ripoff. This guy. Listen, kid, I didn't do it. Whatever it was, so just leave me alone, okay? Okay. Sorry. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-doo-doo-doo. I'd never have to worry about arrows. Gotcha. Whoops. Oh yeah. Can't do that yet. Not missing anything over here, I don't think. Nice. You, stop where you are! What are you doing here at the Eastern Palace? You violated the law. Stop right there. Oh, my apologies. I thought you were someone I'm looking for. Aren't you RJP? You're the blacksmith's apprentice, right? What brings you all the way to the Eastern Palace? Vile deeds at the sanctuary? My master sent you to fetch me back to safety. Ah ha ha, this Yuga you speak of. Surely he's cause for grave concern. But why should Sahasrara be worried about me? I'm a descendant of the original 7 sages. Yeah, nice powerful frickin' rabbit wand you got there. I'm just as powerful as they were. I even got myself a sand rod. So I'm more or less invincible. Bold talk, you might say, but it's simply the truth. I'll give it to him. He's got some gusto. I'll get to the bottom of I'll get to the bottom of all this Yuga nonsense. Now, farewell to you, RJP. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll be right in to save ya. Eastern Palace. Good luck, have fun. We know how that works for you. Oh yeah. Hey yo, Bubbly. Welcome in, how you doing? Alright. Tired, but getting there. I feel ya. I feel that today. Whoops, you muted. Hello, Bubbly. It is nice to see you. How far are we getting? I'm just starting. Just entering the first palace. I'm like an hour in. Ah, damn it. I knew there was something back here. Sweet. Damn it. Haven't played this game? A lot of people probably haven't played this game. A lot of people in 4-8, I would imagine, haven't played this one, even those who have played a lot of Zelda. Shouldn't say a lot of people in general, because this game was very successful, but you know what I mean. First Zelda was on the 64, so Ocarina or Majora's Mask. One or the other. This is my personal favorite 2D Zelda. Zelda games in the classic format, this is my favorite. And I've said it many times already, but I'm super hyped to get this Let's Play going and to be revisiting this game. This was my entire high school experience right here. This was what got me through. Yeah, but it doesn't have Burb Hat. It's a good point. And I already know where you're going. How hot is it? It's decent. And I have air conditioning. And I might need it as a good luck charm for Smash later, so...
Cool, huh?
There it is. Cool, huh? Yeah, it's only supposed to get to, like, I saw, like, 70 at its worst, and it's probably already over that. It's probably at its worst now, so it's not that bad. Now, see, even on hot days, like, that is a good point. Maybe if it's especially egregiously hot, I'll turn off the reward. But for the most part, even on hotter days, it's never like terrible. There was only I can only remember like a few days where I like couldn't wear the hat. Damn it. But that is a good idea. Maybe on like super hot days, I'll just turn off that reward. Been humid, so it's closer to 80. Doing this right? Yeah. Oh, I missed a chest. Dab. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Can't remember which one it was. I think it was... Do you remember it being happy or being... like, terrifying? Actually, that doesn't even help either, because Ocarina had the frickin' hand. Had the ghosty guy. They had a couple of moments, so never mind. That doesn't help. Yeah, Majora was an asset flip from Ocarina of Time. You remember there being a time limit. You remember there being a time limit on the bottom of the screen throughout the game? Because if not, that's Ocarina. After all your posing, all your preening, just look at you now with your sand rod. Now, my fine fellow, prepared to be made into my latest work of arts. You'll have a privileged place. That's a tongue twister. Aha, an excellent painting. What a knack I have for capturing the smallest details just so. Oh? Who's... You're that wriggling worm I saw at the sanctuary. What, have you come to challenge me again? I don't have time to coddle would-be heroes. But since you insist, I will oblige. Go, motherfucker. Oh, he mad. Damn it. gotcha. Enough of this. You're going to spoil everything. You forced my hand. I must brush you aside. Yuga and what's it from frickin' no. Girahim. I almost said Aghanim. Girahim is who you're thinking of. What a sad, drab painting you make. You can rot there for all I care. Now, onward. My collection requires even more perfect paintings. Oh, how I long to hang that exquisite Princess Zelda on my wall. Well, game over. I guess this is our life now. We are paint. No, I'm pretty chill here. This is cool. Being graffiti, being 2D. Alright, let's go. Magic! My voice is going from doing all those... I didn't prepare my voice today for frickin' Yuga or Sahasrara. Bravio's bracelet saved you, but how? Anyway, it seems that you can now merge into walls. Neat. Okay, I want to go this way first. Yeah, let's let that do it a few times. I think that kind of proves your thought, Giggles, that it needs a cache, or that it's decompressing. Now that I did it once, it's cached and it won't skip again. That's good to know. Maybe it's like every time I start, the first time is gonna be like that. Which, but oh well, if that's the worst thing that happens. Not the worst to happen. The most useless item in the game. Magic potion. They're nice when they're placed in useful spots, but otherwise... Down, like this. Okay, just wanna... Ocarina of Time, I imagine. Majora's Mask is very distinct and memorable, even though it's an asset flip, even though they're the same, like, stuff, they're still very distinct. Majora's Mask has a much more darker tone, and of course, Majora's Mask itself. So, like, I feel like you would have been able to discern if you just remember a Zelda on the 64. Odds are it's Ocarina of Time. Whoa! Back, phone died. Yo, Woody, welcome back. Not a bad one to start on. That's like the perfect one to start on. Of most games, that's like the perfect start. My true start was Twilight Princess, hence why it's still one of my favorites. I remember a buddy of mine had Wind Waker. I've talked about this before. A buddy of mine had Wind Waker. I remember my parents... I very vaguely remember my parents playing A Link to the Past. I think it was my mom more. Like, I vaguely remember that, but my first real sit-down experience with Zelda was Twilight Princess. Hey, yo, Sed. What up, my dude? Oh, no. Oh, phew, that scared me. Ooh, these transitions are even more awkward. That's rough. Big storm outside? We were storming over the weekend. Or over this past week. This one last chest. And I think we're done here. Sweet. Ready when you are. Yep, we're literally right. You're just in time. We're approaching the end of the episode. Ah, my lad, you finally found your way back out of the Eastern Palace. But what of Osfala? No! You guys taken Osfala too. Worse still, he now has 2 of our sages. And that fiend said he was going after Princess Zelda next. We mustn't let that happen. My word, what was that? Are we too late? Something dire is happening at Hyrule Castle. There's no time to waste. Oh yeah, doing that old man voice is fucking rough. What is going on here? That barrier. I've never seen such magic. I daren't approach it. I daren't approach it. That's a fun one. I daren't. But we must break through somehow. Princess Zelda and Lady Impa are trapped inside the castle. Listen well, RJP. We must turn again to the legend of old for our solution. These abominable events are an echo of what happened all those years ago. Then, when the castle was in the grip of evil, the hero of that day found the Master Sword. The hero first had to claim the 3 pendants of virtue to prove himself worthy of the blade. But there we are already thwarted, for one of those pendants is inside the castle with Princess Zelda. Well, hey, how about a little plot twist for you? Oh, what a quandary. We need her pendant, but there's no way to get it. What's that? It can't be. You're wearing... That's the pendant of courage. What in Hyrule are you doing with it, RJP? She gave it to you? A special charm? How right she was. She must have sensed the evil in Hyrule, and the rise of a new hero to meet it. So is it you? It must be. Why else would the princess have given you the pendant of courage? She knew you would need to get the Master Sword. Well then, my young hero, you've got quite a quest ahead of you. You have to find the other 2 pendants. One pendant has been enshrined in the House of Gales, and the other pendant in the Tower of Hera. I will mark those spots on your map, RJP. What? Got the pendant of courage. Good thing the princess thought ahead. But first, it seems prudent to save before taking up such a quest. Care to do that, young hero? I mean, sure. Convenient. I was just gonna go to a vein anyway. I shall head home to search my library for clues to who the other 7 sages of our day might be. So for now, it's all up to you, RJP. For now, for always, forever. Bad. Bad touch. Bad touch. Oh, I'm going home. Excellent. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be the end of our first episode of A Link Between Worlds. You've been playing for a while. Why not take a break? You know what? I'll take your word. I'll take you up on that offer this time. Sweet. Yes, that's going to do it for the first episode of A Link Between Worlds. I am so freaking hyped to get started on this game again. I've been saying it over and over and over. My favorite 2D Legend of Zelda, still to this day. I love this game so much. I'm so excited to be into it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you look forward to the next one. See you there.